Hey, it is your buddy, Peace and Harmony, with you here today. Much love going out to all the beautiful empowered harmonizers. We're zooming in and focusing in on a great viewer question, and that is, how do I step up my healing? How do I how do I expedite my healing? How do I heal faster? And, when it comes to kind of realizing or waking up to the truth, waking up to the reality, exiting that matrix, exiting that role of the victim, exiting that role of the feeling worthless, exiting that mindset of feeling futile, that learned helplessness. How do you kind of get through that stage more quickly? And it's important to understand those unconscious mechanisms, defense mechanisms that are designed to protect you when you kind of default into that I'm not good enough, I'm too lazy, I'm not intelligent enough, I'm not good looking enough, I'm not enough. I mean, you can put, I'm not a good enough cook, I'm not a good enough you could go on all day and it doesn't get you anywhere. You just stay like you're marching in place, and it just does nothing but wear you out. To expedite your healing, it really is an effective tool to speak what you want into existence, meaning I am going to begin, I am going to start, I am going to start going out, I am going to start dating, I am going to start reading, I am going to start exercising, and telling other people, sharing your goals and your commitments with other people. It gives it a new life. All of a sudden someone goes, oh, that's cool, and it takes on a little bit new inspiration. When you tell other people, it's essentially, and you're being true and honest to yourself, and you're not lying to yourself or living in denial, it becomes a way to secure your commitment, or it helps you to expedite your healing because you're speaking your desires and it takes on a new life. In other words, it's out there, it's out in the open. And then other people, even if they don't hold you accountable, the subconscious feels like, well, I've made this commitment and let me follow up with it. You've spoken it into existence. I'm going to begin. I'm going to start. And then also, whatever it is you want, I'm going to start cooking better. I'm going to start sleeping better. I'm going to start better self-talk. I'm going to start being more gentle with myself. I'm going to be more gentle with life. I'm going to begin appreciating the little things. I'm going to begin to pay more attention to detail, or I'm going to begin seeing the bigger picture. Once you speak these into existence, it'll help you to keep that commitment and just make it happen, because it's almost like you have an unconscious need to save face. In other words, I told people I was going to do this, now I'm going to live up to it. So this is an accountability factor. You can get an accountability factor for your career, your relationships, your spiritual journey, your emotional journey, and get that as a skill. You can do this. You got the jungle skills. You can do this. And when you speak it into existence, I begin, and then enforce it, write it down, give yourself a helping hand. If you're used to being insecure about that or not having that discipline, it's never too late to start. And once you do that, because it's usually indicative of a change, and change is not always easy. So have some mercy, be gentle with yourself. It's not always easy to change when it comes about healing, but you can expedite the process through speaking your goals to other people. I am going to. I am going to. I am going to. And when you do that, you're liberating that fight or flight. You're no longer living in fear. You're getting those commitment juices going. You're getting that prefrontal cortex going, where you have a dream. Are you living the dream, or are you dreaming to live? Think about that, because once you do that, you liberate that part that gets you to visualize and dream and get excited and think, about getting sort of that reward, that spark going in your life where you feel rewarded, you feel energized, you feel uplifted, you feel happy, you feel you're on track again. You've got something to look forward to or work towards. And then you need to take it into action. So it's not enough just to think. I mean, you can think all day long, oh, but until you put it to action, until you put one foot in front of the other, one thought in front of the other, and you really sort of get and jostle that up, I am going to, and then allow that subconscious to empower you. Meaning, the subconscious is really the seed of it all. If you believe you can't do it, then you will never do it. If you believe you can do it, then you will do it. It is simple. Don't complicate it. It is simple. Don't complicate it. You can do it. I am going to. That's why I talk about the recovery date. I am going to, and then learn how to conduct myself in a confident manner. Let's say your goal is to meet, and have a romantic relationship, begin to get closer with people of the opposite sex or what have you. You need to realize, okay, what is it going to take? Boundaries and standards. How do you want to conduct yourself? What are your qualifications, or what are you looking for? What are you not going to put up with? What do you have a no tolerance for? And begin to become familiar with these situations and your values. I'm not going to, have somebody cheat on me. I'm not going to have, so know what your red flags are, know how to catch them and acknowledge them, and don't feel so lowly that you can't trust your own instinct and your own red flags. I knew I shouldn't have trusted this person. I knew, and be able to back yourself up. Begin to get that mechanism so it's self-healing, meaning you're able to pat yourself on the back, give yourself that round of applause, get yourself that support, begin to really get that more autonomously and independent, and trust yourself. And then you'll begin to say, yep, I made the right decision by doing that. I made a great decision. And then, get that pattern going. And giving yourself credit, even if you're used to it being externally outside of yourself, begin to experience it internally. Yep, I follow it up, and I'm able to then liberate that, and that visualize, you have to visualize to materialize. So begin to dream again. A lot of people, I don't trust, I'm so brokenhearted. I'm so in a million pieces. It's difficult to do that. Begin to trust that things are going to work out okay, and begin to develop that, that life is going to give you a chance. You have to have that belief system for it to come. The belief precedes, the belief precedes. The belief precedes your manifestation. So you got to work on your beliefs. You might have worked on this at certain stages in your life, and it's important to revisit that and know that and get that as the fuel, and begin to fuel your tank with all sorts of positive beliefs, not only about yourself, but about life, the natural law, things working out and manifesting. And then prime that subconscious with things like the visualization board, the recovery date, the recovery gift, that help you see and track your own progress. That is going to be your best bet towards expediting your healing. It's your buddy, Peace and Harmony, with you here today, and I hope that these videos do help. Please share and please subscribe for more great tools, videos, discussion, and support. Peace out. Have a beautiful day. You got this. Believe in yourself. Believe in the goodness. You got to believe to receive.